What if you never got bored again? No awkward pauses, no blank moments, no waiting. Just endless content, constant stimulation, infinite scroll. Sounds like paradise, until you realize something's missing. Boredom is almost extinct. Waiting in line? Scroll. In a meeting? Tap. In silence? Play something. Your brain is never without something to consume. But here's the paradox. The more we escape boredom, the more anxious, distracted, and unsatisfied we feel. Why? Because boredom wasn't the problem. It was a signal. And when you silence the signal, you start losing yourself. Here's what's happening in your brain. You run on dopamine, not just for pleasure, but for novelty. Every swipe, every notification, every just one more gives you a tiny hit of excitement. But over time, your dopamine system gets numbed. The baseline rises, so you chase more and feel less. Psychologists call this the hedonic treadmill. You run faster and faster and go nowhere. And while you're flooding your brain with novelty, something else is shutting down. Your default mode network, the system your brain uses for deep thinking, memory processing, and creative insight. Without boredom, that network never activates, which means you stop dreaming, you stop reflecting, you stop growing. Ancient traditions knew this. Zen monks believed boredom was sacred, the gateway to awareness. They said the mind seeks excitement, the soul seeks silence. Stoics trained themselves to sit in stillness, to prove they weren't ruled by their impulses. In both cases, boredom wasn't a bug, it was a bridge. Imagine your mind like a garden. Dopamine is like throwing glitter on the soil. Flashy, fun, but nothing grows. Now imagine letting the soil rest. Still, quiet, undisturbed. That's where roots take hold. That's where real ideas grow. Or think of your brain like a phone with 100 apps open. It's working overtime, but everything lags. Boredom is the moment you finally swipe up, close the noise, and recharge. Boredom is not the absence of stimulation. It's the presence of space. And space is where creativity, clarity, and self-discovery live. Here are 3 ways to shift how you see boredom. I'm bored, to my brain needs space to reset, like a room being aired out after too much noise. I need to check something, to what if I just sit with this urge? Train your brain to not react immediately. Nothing's happening, to something is about to happen internally. Boredom is often the threshold to deeper insight. You don't discover who you are through constant input. You discover it in the gaps, in the stillness, when there's nothing left to distract you. And maybe that's why boredom feels so uncomfortable. Because it's not emptiness. It's a mirror. You've escaped the noise. You've made space to think. But what if you could go even deeper? Not just stop the scroll, but slow down your entire experience of time. What if you could train your brain to pause time mentally? Click next to watch What If You Could Pause Time Mentally? Because the real power is not just in stillness, it's in your ability to stretch it.